What's going on, world, man? It's your boy, man. Pimp B, man. Back with another one, man. True Gladiator ENT West Side shit, man. Motherfucking athletes born and bred in Los Angeles County. Yeah, man. And today, we're going to talk about that other than the illustrious Hall of Famer, Mr. Harold Warren Moon. All right, he's a he's a motherfucking legend. First off, shouts out to Warren motherfucking Moon, who spent the majority of his career playing for the Houston Oilers, and he also played for the Edmonton Eskimos in the Canadian Football League, and he played for the Vikings, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Kansas City Chiefs as well. Okay, now Warren Moon wore number one because he's a player. He wore number one a lot. And Warren Moon, check your boy out. I don't think I'm over here on some regular degular. Warren Moon was born on November 18th, 1956 in Los Angeles, California. He went to high school at Los Angeles Hamilton High School. Shout out to Hamilton High. Me and my Facts Lions beat the crap out of y'all every year we ever played y'all while I was alive. He went to Washington University, played for the Huskies, and he was drafted in 1978. He was drafted to the Edmonton Eskimos, which he played for from 1978 to 1983. Then he also played for the Houston Oilers after 1983 in 1984 until 1993. He played for the Minnesota Vikings as well, and also the Seahawks and the Chiefs. During his illustrious Hall of Fame career, he was the Offensive Player of the Year in 1990. He was the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, which is, I don't know how a lot of people be acting, but when you get that Walter Payton Award, I don't give a fuck who you are. You better act right about it and appreciate when you get something like that. That's a great man. He made second team All Pro in 1990. He's a 9-time Pro Bowler, 9-time, 2-time NFL passing leader, NFL touchdown passing leader in 1990. He's a certified stud. Okay, now in his career, his stats, they look a little shabby on the touchdown and interception ratio. He had 291 touchdowns, 233 interceptions, but he threw for 49,325 yards. It's almost 50,000 yards. You imagine he threw for 50,000 yards. The man didn't even play his whole career in the NFL. So he probably threw 50,000 another. He probably threw 100,000 yards. Warren Moon motherfucker threw 100,000. Rushed for 22 touchdowns. His CFL, so combined his CFL and NFL total yards in both leagues. You got 49,325 in the NFL. You have 21,228 in the CFL. So combined, I'm going to say, with just doing pretty basic math, he had 70,553 total. So he had damn near 70,000 passing yards in his life. That's accounted for. I'm going to get back to y'all. I'm going to actually find out how much 70,000 yards is in passing. It's equivalent. He probably threw from here to the moon. Warren Moon probably threw enough yards to where he threw passes that could touch the moon. Okay? Like I said, Warren Moon, he was born in Los Angeles, California. He was the middle child amongst 6 sisters. His father was a laborer and died of liver disease. When Moon was 7 years old, his mother became a nurse and learned how to cook, sew, iron, and like basically hold the whole family down. And then he chose being from West LA. He had to like go to Hamilton High School, which I don't know if they was good, even good then, because they was weak when I was growing up. But he earned himself a scholarly. No, first he went to West LA, West LA JC. He went to West LA College, so he went to junior college before he went to Washington. And then, you know what I'm saying? He was a beast. You know what I mean? Who goes to West LA? They don't even got his numbers accounted for there. I bet you he went stupid. Probably had the highest amount of numbers. But look, Warren Moon, he's a legend. He's from West LA. He went to Hamilton. He don't get more West LA than that. And personally, like he's still alive, so he got that gold jacket. He probably been through the real racism. He ain't go through the racism like that I went through, being from like a '90s baby. He probably had that racism that was so vicious, where even though he was good, they didn't draft him because they were like, "You're black." You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that that's what it was. I wasn't there to call it, but I'm just going out and saying like even today, it's a short leash on African American quarterbacks. Basically, if you don't ball superstar status, then you're probably not gonna get a lot of time. So I don't hate on them. I just be like, man, you got a ball. That's what that tell me. It say you got to play every snap perfect. So if you don't, then you're gonna get cut. That's just what it's supposed to be. You can't even hate on that. And the process is the process, and we're gonna always be like part of it. And that's just Pimp Easy with another one. Shouts out to Warren Moon and his family, and you know, True Gladiator ENT. Any gladiators from the Los Angeles City section of California. From the beach to downtown, from like probably Wilshire to 150th Street. This is the Los Angeles City section, South Central, West LA. Uh, and this is Pimp Easy, man, with another one, man. I'm out.